What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we, for real this time, caught the last of the Paradox Pokemon, the other Koraidon. We then spent the rest of the episode getting done with 2 additional gyms, and I learned the sad truth that most of my Pokemon get bullied pretty easily by Iono's team. But we were nevertheless were successful in defeating her and Kofu, meaning that we are halfway through with our check-in with the other gym leaders. In this episode, we're going to take a little bit of a break in doing gym leader stuff, and instead we're going to be focusing on doing the rest of our classes, or at the very least get done with one of the classes. So we basically have Biology, Battle Studies, and Home Ec. I don't think Biology has a side story for us, and Jacques is basically just the game's equivalent to Professor Oak. And he hasn't... I don't think he's shown up in any of these side stories. So I don't think he has one, or if he does, it shows up very late. So, you know what? We'll go with Battle Studies. So we're going to take on Dendra's classes. Another day, another round of battle study. Let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I bet you'll come across some big, shining crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that's seeped up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call those battles Terra Raid Battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against Terra Raid Battles are crazy tough. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid Battles. It's called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first cheer is Go All Out. It boosts the attack and special attack of all ally Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all ally Pokemon. And the third, well, let's see if you can guess. This cheer restores HP to all ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? Wham Bam Potion! I think it's just Heal Up. That's right! Maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? The third and final cheer is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering uses up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time. Class is over now. Take care, you little rascals. I honestly feel like we should just switch out whoever's the lead. Let's see. Do we have... Nope, no other... Nothing that's available. Okay, let's go ahead and put Cody up front. Just all these Pokemon that are not really super high level, and then there's us with our team. Another day, another round of battle study. Us! Let's get right to it! Last time we learned about Terra Raid battles. Did any of you have a chance to try them out? Terra Raid Pokemon are super strong, and the more difficult ones will use an even tougher tactic that you'll need to deal with. I'm talking about their Terra Shield. What happens while a Pokemon has its Terra Shield up, you ask? Well, it'll take way less damage for one. It has a big effect on morale, too. When trainers see that shield go up, they feel doomed, like there's no way to win the battle. So here's a question for you. If the Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Close your eyes and give in. Call your parents. Now you terrestrialize and then attack it head on. That's right! You're a regular Terra Raid battle master, aren't you, new kid? Regular attacks don't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shield up. But having your Pokemon terrestrialize is an effective method to overcome that issue. A terrestrialized Pokemon will do more damage to shielded Pokemon, especially if it uses moves to match its Terra type. Dealing enough damage to a Pokemon with its Terra Shield up can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon's stance. That means that it's important to properly time your terrestrializing in Terra Raid battles. In conclusion, as they say, fight fire with fire, and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Be sure to work together with your teammates to smash through your opponent's Terra Shield. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time once again. Next class will be a midterm exam. Aim for a perfect score. Us! Us! Alright, let's go ahead and actually have a Pokemon that kind of makes sense. And does she show up? She does show up before the midterms. Alright. Wait, what? That was weird. Oh, here she is. I just realized that we're in the home ec room. Us! New kid! Fancy meeting you here in the home economics classroom. What a coincidence, eh? Yeah. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Why are you in the home ec room? So... well, you see, Miss Dendra tells me she is here for intensive training in sandwich making. No use hiding it now. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. Were you keeping this a secret? Well, I mean, not really, but it just doesn't look very good to openly admit I'm here for intensive training, you know? Understood. I will be more careful in the future. Well, new kid, now you know what I'm up to. I guess you'll just have to help me out with my training here. Try the sandwich. It's the result of my training so far. Oh no! I played enough Persona to know where this is going. Yep. Anyone who's learning how to cook is just awful at cooking. Then again, like, you kind of expect it that way, but it's always just catastrophically bad. That was my meat lovers porcino bacon and chorizo sandwich. How was it? I mean, the meat was kind of heavy. What? You mean there was a problem with my choice of filling? I guess focusing on muscle building ingredients really did a number on the flavor, huh? Miss Dendra, I believe a simple addition of butter would have done wonders for your sandwich. Butter helps protect the bread from getting soggy due to the moisture of the ingredients. It can also work to enhance the sandwich's flavor. Butter? Well, that makes sense. Thank you for teaching me that tip, Mr. Seguro. But why didn't you tell me that while I was making the sandwich? Well, you see, when I saw you, I had not realized you had begun your food prep. I thought you were simply trying to destroy my classroom. Well, anyway, new kid, thanks to you and Mr. Saguaro here, I may finally be getting the hang of this. Thanks for your advice. Oh boy, this is just Fuka's social link all over again. That's literally all Dendra's going to be doing, is just cooking. Well, let's get on with the midterm. Okay, midterm exams. Hopefully this won't be too bad, considering this is mostly about Terra raid battles at this point. Sorry to all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we can do our tests in the classroom at least. Might be hard to write your answers out in the field. Alright, time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. The higher Pokemon's special defense, the less damage it takes from terrestrial attacks. Nah, special attacks. Which of the following has no effect on a move's damage? Type, power, or name? Yeah, name doesn't really do anything. How many trainers are in a Terra Raid team? 4. Was the effective method for breaking a Terra Shield, terrestrializing, and attacking. At least all of these are actually legit. Well, no, you can't actually switch out a Pokemon in a Terra Raid battle. But if you haven't done any, then I guess that's probably would be something to trip you up. But no, it's terrestrializing. What is Miss Dendra's favorite yeah, that's a gimme. Time's up! Put your pencils down! I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you've all got perfect scores. Well done, everyone! You can ask for your scores at the front desk. 4 out of 5. What? What was wrong? Little did you realize that her favorite type is actually Psychic. But she has a Medicham. Exactly, she has a Medicham. Nah, yeah, perfect score. Alright, more experience candies. And I guess we just move on to the next class. So, more battle studies. Another day, another round of battle study. Us, let's get right to it. You all gave everything you had on the midterm exams. Well done. We'll resume our regular classes today, so keep up that energy for the second half of the term. Have you all been using the R button to send out your Pokemon? If you do, your Pokemon will run off in the direction you're facing. It's a super useful tactic that lets your Pokemon pick up faraway items for you. And that's not all. Oh, hey, Penny's here. If there's a wild Pokemon near where you send out your Pokemon, they'll start battling each other. We call those battles auto battles. Just as the name implies, your Pokemon will act on its own during auto battles, meaning you won't have to give it any commands. And if your Pokemon wins, they'll gain experience points just like it would in a regular battle. If you make good use of these battles, they can be a really efficient way to train your party. But you'll want to remember that Pokemon won't evolve or learn new moves right away if they level up from an auto battle. Also, if a Pokemon loses an auto battle, it'll come back with just a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal it up right away. I just about did the whole class as a one-sided lecture. Does anyone have any questions so far? Can I catch wild Pokemon? If you let your Pokemon battle on its own, it'll keep going until its opponent is defeated. If you want to catch a wild Pokemon, you'll need to battle it using commands instead. Even during auto battles, our Pokemon are out there battling for us. They're trainers. Keep an eye on them as much as possible. If it looks like they're gonna lose, be sure to have them retreat. Also, this goes without saying, but Pokemon with low HP are already worn out. They probably won't enjoy auto battles very much, so don't work them too hard, okay? In conclusion, auto battles only work if a trainer and their Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Be smart with how you use auto battles so you don't lose the trust of your Pokemon. Aw man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we've run out of time, as usual. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Interesting that Penny was there and she also had her Leafy on there. I think that would probably be interesting if you wanted to get intel on what exactly her team would be. And now she's in the nurse's office. Oh no. Well, it doesn't look like she sent someone to the infirmary. No way, no how, no way. Oh, come on, Miriam, just try it. What's wrong? Oh, great timing, new kid. Nurse Miriam here won't try the sandwich I made. Well, duh, I don't want to get a stomach ache. You won't. Probably. I still remember that sandwich you made me with a meat filling and meat for bread. That one really messed me up bad. I hadn't trained in the art of sandwich making yet back then. I was young and thoughtless. It was last month! So, as you can see, I'm not getting anywhere trying to persuade her. Even after I went through all that intensive sandwich making training. It kind of makes me sad. She went through intensive sandwich making training? I mean, Sanguro helped her. She worked really hard. I guess I have no choice if you've got one of our cute little students on your side. So, fine. I'll try your sandwich. Let's see it. Yes! I knew you'd come around! Here it is! It's a little strongly flavored, but I guess it's not bad. Progress! Woohoo! My training paid off! Oh, I'm so glad my sandwich pleases the great Nurse Miriam. I look up to you, you know. Hey. Thank you for trying it. Thanks to you too, new kid. And she's run off again. That was weird. But that's just how Miss Dendra is, I guess. She's always coming to the nurse's office with some injury or another, too. Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me either way. That is also not where the exit is. Okay, next Pokemon. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait, no, I can't. No. Want to put Lorena out front. It was like, oh, it'll be so great to bring Koraidon, and it's like, wait a minute, no, I can't. I have to put away a party member, and I don't feel like doing that. Anyway, off to the next class. Another day, another round of battle study. Let's get right to it. I hope you gave auto battles a shot while we talked about last class. Making good use of auto battles will let you train up a bunch of different Pokemon. It's also an efficient way to gather the Pokemon materials you'll need to make TMs at TM machines. Speaking of which, have you all been using the TM machines? I sure hope so, because it's pop quiz time! To create TMs, you need Pokemon materials and one other thing. Hey, remember what it is? League points. Looks like you're already a TA Machine Pro, new kid. The correct answer is League Points, or LP for short. You can give LP and Pokemon materials to a TM machine to create TMs, but that's not all. You can also exchange Pokemon materials at a TM machine to get LP. I recently heard about some shady individuals getting LP illegally using a technique called hacking? Or something like that? I don't want any of you getting involved in bad stuff like it, got it? Anyway, you can also add TMs that you want to make to your watch list. This will let you keep an eye on the materials you need to gather. In conclusion, in order to make TMs, you need Pokemon materials. And if you want to get a hold of a lot of materials, you'll have to battle all kinds of Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're never gonna have the time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Interesting. Kind of an interesting foreshadowing if you hadn't already finished off Starfall Street. Which is interesting because that would imply that they basically... Man, I keep hitting the R button. That basically implies that they already knew someone was hacking their systems. As opposed to Penny just being super discreet about it. I mean, I guess she was kind of discreet that she didn't get caught until she actually confessed. But still. Oos! This is our last class, but don't let those energy levels drop before we wrap things up. You've shown that you have more than enough knowledge to be super strong battlers. I don't know when I have much left to teach you. But we can always aim for ever greater heights. So today, I'm going to teach you about the rules of link battles. When two trainers participate in link battles together, they can engage in either single battles or double battles with each other. And if you're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other in multi-battles. Now, when you're out having battles during your independent study, you can use whatever number of Pokemon you like, and they can be of any level. But in link battles, there are special rules to keep in mind. Some of these special rules involve adjusting Pokemon's levels. Now, the no restrictions rules said lets all Pokemon stay at their current level. It lets trainers use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiples of the same held item too. But if you choose to use normal rules, all Pokemon will be set to level 50 for your battles, regardless of what level they actually are. This even includes lower level Pokemon. They'll get a power boost to participate. Normal rules let you use multiples of the same Pokemon species and the use of the same held items too. The great part about this rule set is that it lets any of your Pokemon participate. All they have to do is learn some good new moves. Lastly, the rule set called Flat Rules mostly affects Pokemon over level 50. Such Pokemon will be set to level 50 for the duration of the battle. The Flat Rule set is the one often used for official tournaments. This rule set does not allow trainers to use multiple Pokemon of the same species or multiples of the same held item. Alright, here's a question for you. Which rule set should you pick if you want to use a lower level Pokemon to keep its level low? You would... Well, if you're... No, you'd want to use flat rules for that, because normal rules just sets everyone to level 50. Flat rules caps at 50. That's the one, new kid! Looks like you were listening to the lesson. If you've got some clever strategy that you need to use a level 5 Pokemon for, your best bet is to choose the Flat Rules rule set. Of course, you can also choose no restrictions if you want to battle with any Pokemon you want, at any level, and with any held item. That's a pretty good rule set when you want to battle freely with friends. In conclusion, normal rules adjust all Pokemon to level 50. flat rules lets you use lower level Pokemon at their actual levels. I hope you use these tips to get some exciting battles with your friends. Aw, man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we are truly out of time. Next class will be our final exam. Aim for a perfect score! Wuss! Wuss! Alright, and she might be here, she might not. Let's just go ahead and take the final, and then try to find Dendra later. It's finally game day! Today is our final exam! Time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. Which cheer boosts the attack and special attack of all allies during a Terra Raid battle? Go all out, go all in, out we go. Definitely not out we go. I think it's go all out. What do we call the battles that Pokemon send out with the R button do on their You Can Do It battles? Auto battles. How should you obtain LP? Take on gyms, exchange it, hack the system. Penny's just halfway circling, go, wait a minute. No, you want to exchange materials. High level Pokemon are adjusted to what level when using flat rules, level 50. When using normal rules in link battles, you can use multiple Pokemon in the same species and multiples of the same. Okay, so normal rules, you can use multiple of the same. Yes, because it's only the flat rules that restricts you in that. Time's up. Put your pencils down. I saw you giving it everything you've got. I'm sure you'll all get perfect scores. You all did so well in my class. If you pass this test, you'll officially be Battle Masters. Now go ask for your Shirley Seller's scores at the front desk, you little rascals. I'm going to be really pathetic if the one class I was most confident in is the first class that I don't get a perfect score on an exam. I still think I did it. Well, let's find out. Hey! Alright, so that's all of Dendra's classes taken care of. And now for the final thing in her story beats. In the school store. I'm going to assume that she is buying sandwich materials. Well, new kid! You here to do a little shopping? Actually, I came to see you. So you came to see me, did you? I'm here to check out the sandwiches they've got for sale. The school store sandwiches taste great and have excellent nutritional balance, too. What, you're not making your own? I guess I'm just not used to it yet. All that training kind of wore me out. I achieved my goal anyway, so I'm going to take a break from sandwich making for a bit. Oh, right, I didn't tell you what my goal was. I wanted to pay Nurse Miriam back for everything she does for me. It was my way of saying thanks. She's so nice and so skilled at what she does. I really look up to her. I wanted to try sandwich making so I could be skilled at doing something for other people, like she is, but I guess I just wasn't cut out for it. What I am cut out for, though, is being full of energy, so I decided to focus on that instead. Like I said in class, I think people and Pokemon should make their strong points stronger. You really helped me out, new kid. Take this as a way of saying thanks. Is it fighting Terra Shards? No! Protein! Oh, of course. Going with the Persona comparisons, especially Persona 3, she's a fusion of Fuka and Akihiko. God, why did I not put that together sooner? Alright then, what should I go with today to get my protein in? I don't think that's also really helpful because... Well, actually, considering most of my team is just physical attackers anyway, It would be nice if I just wanted to focus exclusively on boosting up their attacks. I don't think I really need to buy anything here at the start. Man, they got a lot of different types of Pokeballs. I guess I can buy some more Quick Balls, just in case I wanted to actually buy or catch anything. Also can't sell anything at the school store. But that should do it for us today. That is another class taken care of, and that means 2 more classes remain. Home Ec and Biology. But we will tackle those some other time. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet. We get back on the trail for the Gym Leader Challenge. We've still got the other half of the gym leaders that we can take on. So, we'll see if we can at least take on Larry and Rhyme. And we'll see whether or not we'll have enough time to take on a third one. Her name escapes me. Tulip. So we'll see if we have enough time to take on Tulip as well, which if we do have time to take on Tulip, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't also just take on Grusha. But we'll see just how long it takes to actually get through those. Until next time, everyone, take care.